What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Hey, we out here doing some yard work in the yard. Today, what I plan on doing is cutting out this honeysuckle. All these honeysuckles like this right here, I plan on getting rid of all of those. I'm not gonna say all of them, but majority of them in my yard. Right now, if you can't tell, I'm walking on majority of it. But I wanna clean out these areas because this honeysuckle grows fast, like bamboo. Oh, speaking of that, what I started putting in this area is some of that bamboo. But basically what I plan on doing is cutting out all of the honeysuckle and I let the fallen dead trees or the standing dead trees fall on their own. But I'm gonna cut out the honeysuckle so I can reorganize my trails, try not to cut down any living trees, and then I'm gonna plant bamboo in these areas. The way that I plan to keep the bamboo maintained until I can put in some kind of ground barrier is I'm gonna be riding around with the four-wheeler and the tractor, every once in a while dragging a box blade through the trails, and that's how I plan on getting this stuff up out the trails, just dragging it out with the box blade. But this morning, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut out this honeysuckle and get ready to come in with Penny and the backhoe and start popping these out. I'm gonna try and do that this week before I get ready to cut. Trying to get some of these areas cleaned out. Looks like this year, instead of working on the trails so much, I'm gonna be focusing on cleaning out the areas in the middle so I can see what I have to work with. If you can't tell, this is a big area over here I'm gonna eventually have to clean out, and that's a ton of honeysuckle. But I'm not gonna remove this honeysuckle over here until I see how this bamboo starts to take off. Basically, I'm gonna use this bamboo to kind of soften this area back here so people can't see through. It's gonna be my natural fence. I'm creating enough of an area now so that the bamboo basically won't cross over my trails. I got 2 trails before it gets to my neighbor's yard, and I'm kind of worried about what bamboo's gonna do. But at the same time, I think we're gonna be able to control it by just simply maintaining the trails. And we're gonna put it in these small circle areas inside the trails as I clean them out one at a time. I have several areas to do this with, but it looks like this year I will be on cleaning the interior of the yard now. So let's get to work, y'all. All right, y'all, we got through it. Hey, and so that battery on that chainsaw, and look how big some of these were. That battery on that chainsaw, I used it yesterday to cut down a bunch of stuff in the yard. So that battery made it through yesterday and everything you saw me do today. And here's another one that's a decent size right here. It's a decent size. And this is just a 14-inch chainsaw blade. But I got up a bunch of stumps. Even this right here was I don't know, a root or something. I'm gonna come in and try and dig that out. But now that we have all these stumps broken out, this is gonna be my hammock area. This is gonna be the area where I'm gonna come and do the product review on the new hammocks that we just bought. But I told my son we'd get the area cleaned out first, so this is day 3 pretty much of cleaning out this area. And now I just have the standing dead trees and the trees that are gonna be good enough to hang a hammock from. And we're gonna play around with it and see how it turns out. But anyway, this was some of the morning yard work that I do. Trying to get some of this stuff done instead of going out on my morning walk so I can start being a little bit more productive around the yard and start getting some of this stuff done. So hopefully this will keep these videos a little shorter as well, because I did a time lapse of me doing the work. And I'll probably do something like this every morning, I'm not sure. I don't want to overwork my editor. I missed one. Ooh, the one that got away. Well, time to get you. All right, so there it is. I got some little ones like this that are sticking up out the ground. Those are nice little tripping hazards. What I plan on doing is probably coming out and spraying them with some orange spray paint or something like that to make them stand out. And then I'll know exactly what I need to come out here and pop out with Penny. Now, the next thing I need to do is come out and break all this stuff down. I'll do that another day. I got to get to the pool this morning. Didn't have much time. Just wanted to come out and get something done before I start my day. Instead of my morning walks, now I'm coming out and getting a little bit of yard work done. Stumps like this, I'm leaving up so I can have a visual on them. And when I get a chance, I'll come and pull them out with Penny. All this stuff between the chainsaw and the loppers or cutters, whatever you want to call them, I'm gonna be breaking all this stuff down over the next couple days, piling it up, letting this stuff that's green dry out, and then we'll go ahead and burn it. This stuff right here is basically what I did last year, same thing. This is the stuff that's been sitting here drying out. So, I mean, it's a couple things I've thrown in here since, but this is a dry out pile and it'll get dried out more. And basically I need to do this to all of these areas, and it's cleaning out the vine work, because the vines are what killed a lot of the treetops. If you look up at the top of the trees, you can see how the vines got up there, choked out the trees, and made it so the trees couldn't get sunlight, and that's what killed a lot of them. So now I'm getting the vinage under control, and in order to do stuff like that, you have to do things like this. And some of these vines are that big around. See that? So they put up shoots very quickly, and the best way to keep them down is to be able to see them when they go up to a tree. And so this is one of those ways that I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna make it so basically the vines will never look like bamboo shoots. And the bamboo should make such a tight web under the ground that it should never be a vine to able to grow. I'm hoping, we'll see. But what I'm hoping is that the bamboo becomes the dominant thing in here, and it chokes out everything else. Then I get a wall, I get something that grows back quicker every year. I can cut it down and use it for I don't know. Basically, faster producing compost than this stuff. This comes back every year, but it doesn't come back, I feel, as fast as that will, and it won't be as beneficial as that. Hey, I'm not gonna keep y'all. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm gonna be cleaning out these areas one at a time, trying to put something in them to make it a more pleasant looking area. I don't know what it's gonna be exactly, but right now it's gonna be bamboo. So me and Penny got some work to do. We're gonna come out here, pop some stumps. We gotta come out here and finish cleaning up all this stuff, and we'll get it pulled up to the fire pit. Hey, much respect, much love. Thank y'all for tuning in for another video. Hey, this your boy. We out.